Imagine this. You wake one morning, and the person in the mirror is a stranger. The name you answer to feels like a borrowed costume. Society's script, career, identity, desires, no longer fits. Yet the law of self-overcoming, Nietzsche's will to power, demands you shed this skin or suffocate in it. What if disappearing isn't failure, but the ultimate act of rebellion? To vanish from the old you, not by running, but by becoming. Who dares to unmake themselves? The chains are invisible. You cling to a self forged by habit, fear, and the expectations of others, a prison Nietzsche called the herd mentality. Carl Jung warned of the shadow, the buried self screaming beneath the mask. Society rewards conformity, but the law of self-overcoming demands chaos before rebirth. Why do you fear the void? Because you've been taught that identity is fixed, when in truth, it is the one thing you must destroy to be free. Day after day, you perform the same rituals, wear the same face, obey the same silent rules until the performance consumes you. Cognitive dissonance numbs the ache, but the law of self-overcoming whispers, stagnation is decay. Neurologically, your brain reinforces familiar loops. Culturally, you're praised for predictability. Yet beneath it all, a question festers. What dies when you refuse to transform? Not just the life you could have lived, but the selves you could have become. The escape begins with a single act of defiance, against routine, against the tyranny of the familiar. Nietzsche's prescription was ruthless. Become who you are by destroying who you were. This is not reinvention. It is annihilation. Change your environment, sever old TIs, immerse yourself in discomfort. The law of self-overcoming requires not just new thoughts, but new instincts. Let the old identity starve. What emerges will be unrecognizable and alive. Here is the sublime paradox. To disappear, you must first become nothing. Only then can you be everything. The law of self-overcoming does not grant freedom. It is freedom, the relentless dissolution of all that pretends to be permanent. You are not a noun, but a verb, a flickering flame that consumes its own ashes. Let them call you lost. You are not disappearing. You are finally, mercilessly arriving.